The start of Rhys Hoskins' Phillies career was nothing short of historic.
There's a high fly ball to deep left field, way back there, it is gone!
Called up from AAA in August of 2017, Hoskins became the first player in baseball history to hit 18 home runs in his first 34 games.
It's fun, you know. I don't think hitting a home run is ever going to not be fun for everyone.
A fifth-round pick in 2014, Hoskins was suddenly a cornerstone for a rebuilding team 4 years later, the face of the franchise at just 24 years old. The arrival of Carlos Santana prior to the 2018 season moved Hoskins to left field. While his defense was shaky, he put up tremendous offensive numbers in his first full season.
It is gone! Welcome back, Rhys Hoskins, and it is gone!
He's back!
Hoskins finished with 34 home runs and 96 runs batted in. His combination of power and plate discipline earned him a reputation as one of the best young hitters in baseball. And his presence in the lineup was a big reason Bryce Harper signed with the Phillies in the spring of 2019. Hoskins returned to first base for the 2019 season. His batting average dipped, but the home runs and walks remained. He continued to be a steadying force in the Phillies lineup during the 2020 and 21 seasons, but his defensive miscues mounted.
He swings at the first pitch, knocked down by Hoskins, scrambles, the flip not in time.
From that reaction, leads me to believe it's a play that Rhys thinks he should make.
Even more frustrating was the Phillies' inability to knock down the door to the postseason. After 4 straight years of near misses, the 2022 season took on a different feel. Hoskins hit 30 home runs and thrived as a leader on a team full of superstars, with Harper referring to him as our captain. Hoskins' emotions were plain to see after the Phillies finally ended their 11-year postseason drought.
This is why we play. This is why we play. Yeah, a lot of blood, a lot of sweat, a lot of tears. It's a great group, guys. It's a great group. It's a great group. I'm just excited. I don't even know what to say.
Hoskins got off to a slow start in the 2022 postseason and committed a costly error in Game 2 of the NLDS in Atlanta. But he redeemed himself in a big way in Game 3.
And the pitch. Swung on, did it, crushed, and the Phillies are going to lead it 4-0.
The bat spike became one of the signature moments of the Phillies' run to the World Series, as Hoskins belted 6 home runs in his first career postseason. He arrived at 2023 spring training prepared to play out the final year of his contract. Then, disaster struck 1 week before opening day.
And it's a high bouncer to first. Hoskins backs up in and out of his glove. And Hoskins clutching his knee.
That's not a good sign. Man, you do not want to see this a week before they break camp.
We all know how much he means to this team, the clubhouse, the camaraderie.
If that guy is going to miss time, you know, it's a hard one to fill it.
Hoskins tore the ACL in his left knee and would be sidelined for the duration of the regular season.
The doctors say 7 to 9 months. I think every athlete's mindset is to beat whatever the doctor says. So I'm going to continue with that. We also have a guy here that, has had the same or similar injury and was able to contribute in the World Series. So I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to do everything in my power to give myself an opportunity that if and when we are playing in late October, I have a chance to contribute to that.
Hoskins held out hope for a return if the Phillies made another deep postseason run. He received a huge ovation during the Phillies' NL Championship ring ceremony and was around the team throughout the season, rehabbing his knee and remaining a presence in the clubhouse. But Hoskins' injury opened the door for an eventual position change for Bryce Harper, who proved to be a quick study at first base late in the season. As Philadelphia braced for a second straight Red October, Rhys Hoskins threw the first pitch before the postseason opener. But the Phillies fell 1 win short of a return trip to the World Series. Hoskins never made his postseason return, but expressed his desire to stay with the Phillies.
Yeah, those decisions are way above my pay grade. If there's ways for me to be back, then I'm sure that the people that make those decisions will find ways for me to be back. I've said this all along, and I'll say it again, but I would love to be back here.
Any chance of Hoskins returning for an 8th season with the Phils vanished 2 weeks later when the team announced that Bryce Harper would be the first baseman moving forward. With Kyle Schwarber entrenched as the designated hitter, it became clear that Hoskins, the Phillies' longest tenured position player, would have a new home in 2024. Rhys Hoskins leaves behind a lasting legacy in Philadelphia, a very good player and great teammate who did outstanding work in the community and embodied what it meant to be a Philly for the better part of a decade. Michael Barkann, NBC Sports Philadelphia.